Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today, they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. All of us feeling very lucky to be here. Number one versus number two. It is built to this, and the college football world is just stopping to watch and see what happens in this game. Could very well be a preview of a playoff matchup, as we'll see the number one team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And now the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Because the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
3rd and short, they'll hand the ball off. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
First down and 10 now. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense. Defend this style of play moving forward.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play. Do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it and give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Receiver in motion now. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the VAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. And a huge gain. He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So not what the coach was hoping he here. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Point after, not right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Sooners offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring them down right at the 20. Remember the last time they played, Oklahoma could have won pretty easily. Texas had to hear about it ever since.
Do I remember, Chris? Man, that seems like that's all we've heard about all week long. In fact, they had that score hung up in their weight room since the last time they played.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they rack him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as try to keep the drive going. He's going to hand this off. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Can he make it to the marker? And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry. Kirk, they've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the play.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his target, and it's complete. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff. Team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on third long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media will be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next third down.
He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Who cannot stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Snags a good throw. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They've got him, but not before making first down yards to move the ball to the 41. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Good throw to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
To The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed. But nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And Coach, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Ball handed off. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
It's 3rd down for the offense. pass on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Gives it to the back. Fights off a defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now for the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. Penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. He moves the ball out to the 15. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Bites off a defender. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun running play call. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about it.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
drive here set up at the 30. Handoff running right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brought down at the 31-yard line. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 28, Texas 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain.
He's marked down at the 33. Third down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Second down.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw it again. Launching downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Aiming for the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
This one will be fair caught. Offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Single back, takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
You talk about it. At the college level, this guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. We'll give it to the running back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver makes the grab. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Checks this down to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to chuck it again. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example, but he's up to it.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. A Pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for two, try to win it right here. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ball game. But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.